Welcome back, Officers of the Republic. Is your Coruscant Underworld Police Chief AP Gaines here, and we have a very important video for all of you new to mid-game players who are looking to continue your domination. That's right, we're back on the holo tables. I don't know why I'm doing some sort of peppy intro like, yeah, jazz, oh, I'm so excited. You guys know I have the biggest brain in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and the girlfriend with the greatest free-to-play account of all time, and it's going to get a little bit better today. We are going to talk about a farm you guys need to start doing. Boom. Okay, not getting good, not getting YouTube RNG. Let's try that again. Okay, 6 shards. I think that finally gets her a 1-star or 2-star, whatever unlock Chupio is. But yeah, we're talking about C-3PO and Chewie today. Just became accelerated rate the other day. I'm sure you guys found out. Yes, I will be activating C-3PO and Chewie. 3 Baka. What do you guys call them? Let me know in the comments what your guys' preferred name for this character is. I call it 3PO and Chewie. Sometimes I just don't even acknowledge his existence because I didn't like him for the longest time. I was actually sleeping on this character. But now, as you can see, me wasting 6.269 million credits of my girlfriend's, which she will probably be very upset about. We're going to start leveling up this character because he's so good. He's so unbelievable in the C-3PO team. Guys, what am I talking about? He's so unbelievable in the CLS team. As we go down here, we have a nice little CLS team going on. He steals all of his buffs and all that other stuff from the leadership. We're going to go into his kit real quick. I'm sure you guys already know how he works, but a lot of people are new to the game and want to know how this man works. So I will be adding him in here for the next round of GAC to come. Let's go over all of his great stuff. So basically, his basic is, okay, it does basic, does evasion down. This is fantastic. Basically, it's a dispel plus we get some protection back, which is always nice because CLS team always wants to be able to punch up into stronger and stronger teams. So that means if we're going against a Gear 12 team, we can bring in Gear 9, Gear 10s. If we're going against a Relic team, we can bring in a Gear 12. If we're going against a maxed out Relic team, we can bring in a lower level Relic team. If we max out on Relics, it's going to be really, really, really hard to beat this team. But this extra survivability and protection is nice, but also dispel all buffs from all enemies and blind them for 2 turns. This is fantastic when you're trying to punch up against teams that hit hard. If you're going against a Darth Revan or, literally anything that does big damage. Gas, for instance, it's fantastically important to get those blinds on the field. And then Rage is also nice. This is more of a PvE event thing. We're gonna ignore the Zeta. I don't really think the Zeta is that good. Deal physical damage. An additional time up to 5 times for each. Basically, it's just an AoE that does good stacking damage. It's not the end of the world. And then here's where we got our, I don't believe, yeah, no Zeta here. Basically, we just share a bunch of, health, protection, offense, defense, potency, and tenacity from the leadership, which makes him, you can have him at lower and lower and lower gears. As you see, 2 stars, level 85 gear. I'll be honest, I can probably get him up to gear 8 by the time the next GAC rolls around for her to have fun with that. But with CLS being Gear 12 and being in Division 11 at the moment, it's going to make all the difference. Will this character on your team change the AP Gaines approved greatest farming guide of all time? I think it will. I think I'm going to have to re-update a little bit of stuff, do a little bit of tweaking, come out with a video fairly soon of us fitting him into the good old farming guide schmide. I'll just level him up while we talk. Jesus, of course. It's always like that. Whenever I do YouTube videos, I never get good RNG. There we go. Since he is so powerful, I might change even the speed at which we unlock C-3PO in the farming guide. So this guy has a chance to really shake things up now that he's accelerate. Let me say AP Gaines. You could have farmed him before. He was just as good back then. Why has it changed now? Well, now that he's accelerated rate, we can get him a lot faster. Therefore, we have to waste half the resources we would have previously had to waste. Or waste isn't a good term because, he's actually a good character. Use would probably be the better term there. So we can get him a lot faster. I tend to avoid characters that aren't accelerated rate simply for the fact that it bogs you down for long periods of time. And you kind of want to have that flexibility to move to move farming around, move gear around as you progress, especially if you're a newer free-to-play player going into the mid-game or you're still in the early game. You want to have some flexibility so that you can say, well, I'm farming this, this, and this, but now I found that there's this hole in my roster because I haven't really been following the good old AP Games Improved Farming Guide to a T. Therefore, I have some weaknesses. How can I address those weaknesses? Oh, I can get this character or get some gear for this character or relic this character or apply this data. And if you go for non-accelerated rate characters, you're kind of bogged down for too long without that flexibility because you're only getting one. You could literally get one shard a day for 330 days. Like, obviously that's a little excessive. That's why we want to do our 25 crystal refresh. But oh, by the way, you guys should always be doing your 25 crystal refresh on characters that you're trying to farm up. It's just free character. I mean, you make your crystals back in the fleet arena, so you make your crystals back in your dailies even. So it's really important to be doing that refresh. I'm sure you guys all know that. But this character is fantastic. He will switch up a lot of stuff in the farming guide. I wouldn't say he switch up a lot of stuff. He'll switch up enough stuff to where I'll probably need to make an updated guide video for all of you guys, especially if you guys are new to the game. Because, you know, let's be honest, a lot of my viewers come to me because you can't find good free-to-play early game content anywhere else. So, yeah, I appreciate all of you guys checking, adjectiving in. Is adjective even the right word? Adjective describes it now. No, verbing in. Guys, it's been a long time since I've had English class. Do you guys think I'm the biggest brain in Star Wars Galaxy? I know I'm not the biggest brain person in terms of everything, but Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, I know my stuff, but everything else that's practical in this world that you actually need to know to have a good life, you know, educational stuff, terrible. Absolutely stupid boy over here. In case you guys are still watching at this point, which I doubt, not a lot of people make it to this point, and for those of you who do, you guys are the core AP Games audience, and I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you for sticking on to the end of the video, because this is where we get personal, we get real. I tell you guys, I love you so much. I love you so much. I actually forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, yeah. I say, oh, see, that's a strategy. Sometimes I'm just gonna do this. I had something that I was gonna say, and it was gonna take a couple of minutes to say, and then I completely forgot what it was, and then I was trying to ramble on. I'm looking at the monitor instead of at the camera. I gotta be personal, AP Games. And then I was like, okay, maybe if I like tell you that I know what I'm gonna say, it will force me to remember out of pure like survival, fight or flight instinct. But it never happened. I didn't remember what I was gonna say. Basically, just farm this character. He's great. Get him at 3 stars. Gear. The hell? Okay. Apparently, I didn't even get the rewards for that. But yeah, farm him up. I mean, he's gonna be a game changer. Especially if you can get like a gear 10 across the board in the rest of the CLS team. Right now, tentatively, does this increase the rate at which you need to farm up your Ewoks? Not really. I mean, it would be nice. I think he might make this team a little bit better than Padme Schmadme in terms of priority for gear and relics. I mean, obviously, Anakin Schmanakin is going to be more important. But, yeah, there'll be video updates on all of that good stuff when I do the groundwork to figure out how the farming guide is going to be switched around due to this character becoming accelerated rate. So definitely stay tuned for that. This was such a terrible video. This was such an atrocious video. I'm going to end it here and pretend like no one saw this. If you guys made it all the way to the end, just hop in the comment section and be like, yo, AP Games, not your best video. You're doing homework right now and you just paused because you had a couple of minutes. You wanted to take a break. We forgive you. This video never happened. As always, I love you guys. I'll see you later.